If you found this message, I do not believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and you are watching this because you need to hear something in this video. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's daylight savings. I'm exhausted. If anybody comes at me in the comments talking about she's high, you'll be blocked immediately. I'm just letting you know that from Jump Street, okay? Also, I'm doing dishes. I have to get this done. It just is what it is. Hopefully you can hear me with my mic over the water. But water is a portal anyway, so just if it bothers you, just move along because it just is what it is. And if I were you, I would take in the beautiful sound of water and understand that water is such a gift anyway. So try to just take it for what it is. Hopefully it'll be soothing and not annoying. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, you guys, I have been hearing this song. I am woman, I am fearless. I can't say it all because YouTube will flag this video saying I'm like copywriting or whatever. And washing my dishes is a choice. I do have a dishwasher. I use it as just my drying rack because I don't like that like film that gets on my dishes or whatever. That's just me. You could do whatever you want to do because I already know I'm going to hear or there will be questions in the comments. But anyway, I don't know if you guys know that there is a lunar eclipse coming on March 14th. And so it's a really crazy, energetic time right now. I don't know if you've been feeling that energy. I feel excitement. I feel like, ooh, like anticipation of like what's to come. Like, what's it gonna be? I know it's exciting, but like what's coming, right? And I'm also just feeling very empowered and like I'm a new me and I'm what's called a identity shifter. Like I'm always shifting into my higher self and I'm just a very, very powerful manifester. That's how I was able to go from literally shooting heroin. And, you know, I'm sorry if that's graphic. I'm not sorry. That's my story. I'm not ashamed of it. And it is what it is. So I need to stop being afraid of just saying it like it is to guard somebody else's heart, right? I'm me and I'm going to say what's on my heart. So I probably should give trigger warnings that I do talk about some graphic things sometimes just because it's who I am and that's my life and that's my brain. And if you don't like it, there's so many other people to watch. Like, I would just encourage you to, number one, truly dig down deep and try to figure out what about me or other people really like fires you up so bad that it causes you to leave mean comments or say things. And I'm not even just talking about me. I'm saying in general, all over the internet. Because at the end of the day, we all have a choice to hit that next or uninterested or whatever button to get that thing out of our way that causes us to feel this way. I know for me, and it's always been this way, number one, I don't have a whole lot of time to watch social media. And when I do spend my social media currency, 99% of the time, it's on Audible, listening to books, or I'm not a big podcast person. I don't really care for podcasts. I'd rather watch somebody talk on YouTube. So I'm watching Neville Goddard or Dolores Cannon, or I'll listen to Abraham Hicks because there's not a whole lot of her. A lot of it, they just put like cartoons over her. But if you're new to all this mindset stuff, I would really start there. People think that Brashar is BS, bullshit, but I like Brashar. I think I like him. I like the wisdom that he brings. Rather, he is or he isn't what he says he is. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. But that's really, really deep shit. So if you've been doing this for a while, then you would know Bashar. But if you're not, then... Anyway, long story short. Rather Bashar is who he says he is or not, I still appreciate and love the wisdom that he brings. So anyway, long story short, I say all that, and I have ADHD. If you do too and you're neurospicy, type neurospicy down below because I cannot stay on one subject to save my life, but it all ties together because I watch things that are going to elevate my mind, that are going to help me into my higher self, that are going to help me think differently, feel differently, act differently than my old self does or was. Because at the end of the day, we're all manifesting 24/7. We're all becoming something different 24/7. We just don't realize that's what we're doing. But for people like you and I, if you made it this far, we're the top 1%. And we are so lucky to be able to realize these things and to be able to realize we're different. And so I'm really learning how to love myself, because that's one of the key things, is loving myself and being fearlessly me and showing up in the world every single day unapologetically me, in my own skin, with my own style and my own brain. I don't have to think like anybody else. I don't have to do what everybody else does like I used to. I used to be like, oh, that's working for her, let me try that. Or like, you know, that looked like a cool technique. Or like, I still fall into that, feeling like I need to be like, it will only work if I am like this person. And that couldn't be further from the truth, especially in what I do, working on social media, which has completely and utterly changed me, my kids, everybody around me's life and future for the better. I've become a better mother. I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about the world. I've learned so much about other people. I have been able to just be me and do the things that I love and get paid for it. What? Which is something they don't want us to freaking know about. They want us to think that we need them all the time. They want us to be scared. And I'm here to tell you, baby, like, once you wake up and realize what has been happening for so long, and you realize that life is not hard, life is actually so easy and beautiful, and you realize that when you stop being so scared of everyone and everything, and you put your ego aside, and you quit caring what everybody thinks, and you start that business you always wanted to, or you start that social media page, or you go and finish that project you, whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, God gave us all an inner knowing. You know that little nudge you feel? And it's so freaking scary, but it's so freaking exciting. But you're like, nah, I'm not good enough. I'm too ugly. I'm too fat. I'm this. I'm that. I'm blah, 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 blah. All these fucking lies you tell yourself. And I know because I told myself those same damn lies. That's the only reason I know all of these things I talk to you about. I only ever talk from a place of knowing, been there, going through it myself. And I'm just hearing that you lie to yourself. Why, girl? Like, why? What makes anybody else different than you? Because we all have the same opportunities every single day. And if you really want me to be completely honest with you, you know how I got where I'm at? Being completely fucking delusional that I am who I am. And being delusional got me really, really far. So when you let go of the how and the it's too hard and thinking of all the steps it takes to get where you want to go, and day by day, little by little, hour by hour, minute by minute, step by step, my favorite saying, which I just jumbled that up, but you guys know what I'm saying. You take aligned action and this turns into this. Turns into 2 houses, turns into 550,000 followers across all my platforms who want to hear me, who love me, who send me positive energy. And like, just thinking about it, you guys, could you imagine 550,000 people in front of you? I couldn't. Okay? $2.5 million in sales just by sharing my favorite products in like 15 months' time. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. I come from nothing. My parents didn't have money like that. My mom passed away. I was in and out of prison. I was a drug addict. Like, I don't come from money. My grandmom had money, but like, she was an old Italian woman who hid it all over her house. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hadn't really, we have nice jewelry and like, but like, as far as money, like big money, whereas we didn't have to worry, no, I never felt peace about money growing up. Whereas my kids, literally like, Mom, I want that. Mom, can we order this? Mom, can I have $3 on my iPad? Mom, this. They never want for nothing. They never worry for nothing. They will have such a different idea of money. They will have a good relationship with money. Sorry if that messed up. It's so different, and this is why I'm trying to teach other people, because we all, whoever has this knowledge, if you're listening and you're like, duh, girl, I know. Okay, start a channel and start spreading the fucking word. People need to know because they need to share with their children, and we need to get as much good into this world as we can. We need to help as many people as we can to not struggle, because it's all at the end of the day just a struggle of your mind. I don't know what that noise was. A child dropped something, but they're sleeping. So anyway, maybe something fell off. I don't know. Anyway, I'm telling you that life is going by so fast. The world is changing. Energy is shifting. I don't know if you feel it. There's a divide. There's so many cosmic events going on. And if you're not like mentally like sound, it's not going to be good. And I'm trying to help people to get out of mental prison. I want you all to live a free life like I do. Mentally, physically, emotionally, it all ties together, mind, body, and soul, which is exactly why I started my free manifestation community, which is linked down below. I'll have it also linked in the pinned comment. And I'm just trying to be a light in the world, and that's why I'm here. That's what these videos are. They might be all over the place, and that's okay, because you know what? I'm not a perfect human. I never claim to be. But I know that there's nuggets in this message for all of you watching this. And if nobody has told you today, you are so stunning, you are so worthy, you are so gorgeous. You, my friend, can quite literally do anything in this world that you set your mind to. If I can do it 11 years sober, so can you. And I hope that this message finds you right when you need it. Share this with a friend, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Love y'all.